This is it. We're going in after Zaxxon, the most powerful force in space. It's gonna try to blow us away. Close? Gotta stay low.
Zaxxon, the three-dimensional arcade sensation, is now a home video sensation.
Now to evade those enemy fighters and go face-to-face with Zaxxon itself. No one has ever gotten this far before. Attack!
Play Zaxxon on your Colecovision, Atari VCS, or in television video game system. Zaxxon, it'll blow you away.
Arthur?
You are the player.
The official Zaxxon for the Colecovision game system. I remember when this game came out in my local arcade back in the early 80s. I was absolutely enthralled with it. It was the first time I've ever seen a game with this type of 3D perspective view, which I think they call axonometric or isometric. I believe that's where part of the name of Zaxxon came from, was from that axonometric projection terminology. Anyway, it's actually a really cool arcade game. Basically what you're doing is you're flying through these different space fortresses, destroying, radar dishes, fuel dumps to gain more ammo, enemy planes on the ground while you're avoiding laser fire from the turrets and missiles being launched. You got to destroy so many space planes before you actually get to the base where Zaxxon lives to fight him. And one of the great tips of playing this game is to try to destroy as many of the planes you can inside of the space fortress to make the battle in space a little bit shorter, a little bit easier on you. The most difficult part of this game for me is knowing how high my ship is, which, they do give you a little height gauge on the left-hand side, and most times I just keep shooting so I can see where my laser shots are hitting to know where my ship's going to go. That's basically how I play this game. I am nowhere any good at playing Zaxxon in the arcade, but I really enjoy playing this game. I see it quite often, like at movie theaters and at game shows I used to go to. I see him sometimes in some arcades I come across. It's a very common machine out there. It's pretty easy to find to play, and I highly recommend giving it a try. If you've never played Zaxxon before, you are a younger generation, I highly recommend giving it a try. It is so much fun. This game was translated to a whole slew of different computers and game consoles back in the day. I mainly played it on my Atari 800 computer. It was put out by Datasoft, if I remember correctly. That's the one I played the most of. But the Colecovision, of course, had it. The Commodore 64 had a conversion of it. MSX, of course, the 2600, which is kind of like you look at the screen from back of the plane, it's kind of like a river raid in space almost, with a 3D view looking into the screen. It's a little bit different looking. The SG-1000, the Apple II, and television, IBM PC, TRS-80, and the ZX Spectrum. This game was everywhere for all these different computers and game consoles back then. But anyway, that's enough rambling about the arcade game. Let's talk about the version for the Colecovision. Great box art. All the box art for Colecovision games that feature arcade conversions pretty much always feature the game arcade game on the front cover, which I've always liked that. It's one of the things I've liked about the Colecovision system, the box art. Of course, we have the Zaxxon on the side and the arcade font. On the back, shows you a game screen, which is very representative of what the game is. It looks really, really good. It's a little jerky as it scrolls across, but that's the limitations of the Colecovision. But it's still very, very playable. Anyway, also in the box, of course, we have the game cartridge itself. Typical black Colecovision cartridge has the Zaxxon logo on it from the arcade marquee. Nothing groundbreaking about that. And of course, we have the manual, which is blue, black, and white. Coleco Zaxxon, a stunning 3D space game, takes you across alien asteroid fortresses. The evil robot Zaxxon and its fierce armies have conquered once free asteroid belt. Your mission is to stop them before they enslave the galaxy. At least had a little bit of a story there. That's kind of cool. It goes through the controls. up, down, left, right. Side buttons for fire. 4 different skill levels, if I remember correctly. If you play on skill level 1, it's very, very easy to play. I probably won't play on that level because a lot of the stuff is not active as you play the game. So I'll probably play like skill level 2 or something like that. I will not last very long, so it'll be a short video. But of course you got your asteroid approach level and also the space level as well. And of course there's the Zaxxon guy. Pretty cool. And you got your different point values here. You know, base missile 100 points, all the way up to Zaxxon, who's worth 5,000 points if you can destroy him. I like the Mobots. The Mobots crack me up. But pretty short little manual. But if you're familiar with the arcade game, you'll pick this up really quick. Anyway, let's go invade some asteroids and see if I can get to Zaxxon and beat him. Phoenix. Sega Zaxxon, 1982. Alright, skill level select. We're going to select skill level 2. If I select 1, it gives you more ships and nothing really shoots at you. It's a very easy version of Zaxxon to play. But I want to play skill level 2, so stuff will at least shoot at me and everything. This is a change for Willie. I'm not taking the most easiest skill level to play the game. Anyway, here we go. Skill level 2. I have 3 ships like the arcade. Sound effects are really good in this game. Like I said, the only really bad part about the game is that it doesn't have smooth scrolling, which it can't be helped. And if you notice the gun turrets don't look like gun turrets from the arcade. They're basically Mobots. Later on in the game, those things will be running around on the screen, but they use them as gun turrets as well. Imagine I was to save programming space. Ooh, I like the sounds of the shots, though, that they make. Ooh, I'm not going to go down there. Another few. Oh, watch out for that missile. Whoa, watch out for the missile. Ooh. Up and over the wall. Ooh. Oh, no! Oh! Forgot about the force field. Oops. I could do that again. Missile! You dummy. You're supposed to dodge the missile. Or shoot it. Well, I'm down to my last ship already. Maybe I need to play the easy level. Now the space planes. Oh, these guys are a pain in the butt. And you notice I just got killed. Wow, maybe I need to play the easy level so I get farther in the game. Game over, man. Alright. There one. Try again. Okay. Go through the hole. Yeah, Willie's not too good at playing this. It's a fun game, though. It's a great game on the Colecovision. Programmers did a really good job with it. Ooh, about ran into that missile. That would have been all bad. Here we go, another fuel. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother even trying to dive. No, no, no! Ah! Okay, I think I'm gonna play skill level 1 after this one. Just so I get farther into the game. This is crazy. Now, I know I'm bad at video games, but this is kind of ridiculous. I can't get out of the first fortress. Where are you at, missile? Ah, yeah. We're going to play skill level 0. Oh, skill level 1. So I get farther in game. Can you imagine what skill level 4 is like? Oh my gosh. We'll have to try that after I get through here. So now I got 5 ships. Much wider holes to fly through. Nothing will shoot at me. Which is nice. And I think the force fields won't be there either. So this is like the teddy bear level. The Willy mode. It's an unfortunate thing, being not so good at playing video games, as I really can't play higher levels to show what they look like, because I'm so bad. But at least I can share memories of the game and talk about its translation to the Coleco. I mean, I didn't have a Colecovision back when it came out. I was into my Atari home computer. But I do remember seeing this game at a demo kiosk at the JCPenney. Of course, I played a lot of the Smurfs game at the JCPenney kiosk. But I did play Zaxxon as well. Oh, you son of a... Oh man, we're back in the fortress again. Well, no, you don't. Going into space. It has a little beep when you're lined up. It's like the arcade. You see a little crosshair appear in front of you. Come on. There we go. Whoop. Ah! Rats. Okay, here we go. Fortress number 2. I'd be tempted to die for that. My buddy RK, one of his little tricks he does playing Zaxxon in the arcade and also on this version is to dive immediately when you go through the hole there to get to that very first radar dish, or in this case, the first fuel dump. And I didn't really do that in the arcade, but it is a good tip. There's the Mobots, aka gun turrets. I like how they're all different colors. Oh, come on. Can't even hit him. Oh, I'll get out of here, man. Oh, here we go. Oh, no. Oh, ah, man. I didn't destroy Zaxxon. This would have been an incredible pack-in game for the Colecovision as well. It had a great pack-in of Donkey Kong, which, when I saw that, I was so tempted to try to get a Colecovision because I love playing Donkey Kong in the arcade. But I never did. Instead, I got a hold of a Atari 8-bit computer, which I did a lot more with. But I've always appreciated the translations of the arcade game to the Colecovision. They had a lot of great translations. This is another one. It's definitely worth picking one up just to have this game. A lot of you ask, why do I play these games on my original Colecovision? It's because the Phoenix has HDMI out, and I can capture video a lot easier with that. It don't look so grainy. I still got my original Colecovision sitting here. Not my original from back in the day, but one I picked up years ago at a thrift store. Whoa, thrift store. Got 2 of them. Got one in the box still. Oh, there's the force fields. And there's Willie finding a wall. El Kaboomy. Okay. Oh, boy missile. Let's see, line up the wall. Line up. Lower, lower, lower. There we go. That is the most stressful part of this game, is trying to get through those frickin' holes in the wall. Time for another space battle. I dig the green lasers. Oh, I missed them. Come on, get lined up. Come on. Ah. Come on. There we go. Oh! I got shot for my trouble, too. Nope. Denied. gridded force fields. Ha ha ha! Oh, Mobots. Blasted Mobots. Oh! Dang it. I got Mobotted. Yeah, climb. Alright, Zaxxon. Come on, get that little... Oh! Ah, man. I don't think I've ever destroyed Zaxxon in the Colecovision version. I've done it a few times in the arcade version, but not so much in the Colecovision version. This is such a great game. Oh, climb. Now there's a different version of this game that was, I think, put out by Team Pixelboy, the Super Game Module version Zaxxon. That's much improved. I've not really messed with that too much. I should try it out sometime. See what it's like. Maybe do a separate video on it sometime in the future. I think I've got the ROM. I think he gave it away at one of these Christmas giveaways. Anyway. Game over, dude. That's Zaxxon for the ColecoVision. A really cool arcade translation for a really cool retro console. As always, everyone, thanks for watching.
The player.
Sorry. I played on ColecoVision.